Your Excellencies, Ministers of Commerce, Secretary General of SAFTA, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of His Majesty the King, the Royal Government, and the people of Bhutan, I have the pleasure to welcome you to Thimphu for the 8th SAFTA Ministerial Council. I hope you enjoy your stay in Thimphu. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first SAFTA event that I am attending, but I have been following the evolution of SAFTA closely. After signing the agreement in January 2004 at the 12th SAFTA Summit in Islamabad, SAFTA has made steady progress, and I am certain that we will be able to further build on the progress achieved. SAFTA has contributed substantially to economic growth, job creation, poverty reduction, and integrating our economies and our people. We can say SAFTA is today one of the success stories of our collective endeavors, and we must pay tribute to our founding fathers of SAFTA for their vision and for their foresight. I have been informed that the outgoing chair of SAFTA Ministerial Council, His Excellency Mr. Vishal Patwidin, most successfully guided the works of the Council, and we thank him for his leadership and for his guidance. I must also acknowledge the efforts put in by the respective officials since the inception of SAFTA, without whom it would not have been possible to make progress this far. We have been successful completion of negotiations among member states on trade and goods, customs cooperation, and non-technical barriers to trade, among others. Furthermore, I thank each member state for your support and cooperation in working towards realizing a common vision of a shared prosperity in South Asia. It is imperative that we continue to support our trade liberalization initiative and to take it to its logical end of creating a subcontinent of a free and seamless flow of goods and services, while expressing the need for more expanded and deepened cooperation and integration to address the common development challenges and making economic growth sustainable. We must continue to recognize that not all member states start at the same level of economic development. And given the challenges that lesser developed member countries face, it is important that SAFTA provides for concession in all disciplines in the spirit of accommodation and treat each other as partners rather than competitors. All efforts must be made to upgrade our free trade agreements to match more successful ones such as ASEAN, NAFTA, and Mercosur. I would like to assure you that the Royal Government of Bhutan remains fully committed to the SAFTA process and will extend our cooperation to strengthen our mutually beneficial endeavors. Bhutan, as the incoming chair of SAFTA, looks forward to a constructive engagement with all the distinguished members of the Council. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, despite our achievements, we all know that we are confronted with the stark realities of our current economic cooperation. The SAARC region has 1/5 of the world's population, but our intra-regional trade is less than 5%, compared to 30% for Southeast Asia and 50% for East Asia. Despite the proximity of borders, we are trading more outside our region than within, and the analysis seems to point towards the continuous application of non-tariff measures. Intra-regional trade barriers in South Asia are particularly significant for economies with small domestic markets, limited diversification or poor connections to neighboring countries. Such barriers consist of high transportation costs, poor institutions, inadequate infrastructure, and other high transaction costs. Other challenges include bureaucratic regulations, variable logistics efficiency, and low levels of firm-level technological capacity. Overcoming these regional constraints and promoting regional integration is important for the benefit of the people of South Asia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, while we have made progress, much more can be done to accelerate the pace of regional cooperation and integration. The role of national governments to catalyze this change is important, as well as to promote policies that foster further integration by overcoming the barriers to trade among us. South Asia can only emerge as a significant global trading bloc if we overcome our challenges to take advantage of the latent synergies that exist among us. This is where we have faith in SAFTA, that despite the challenges and slow progress, we are able to continue with our persistent efforts to work towards realizing a dream, a shared prosperity through a free and seamless flow of goods and services. More has to be done to realize our region's untapped trade and development potential. The successful and well-integrated South Asia will allow for better exploitation of economies of scale by promoting not only trade but also investments. Investments in many of our countries are hampered by the small domestic market size. But with an integrated South Asia, investments can increase because the associated fixed costs are spread over a larger market size, which raises productivity and output. Therefore, creating not only a free trade zone, but also creating an enabling investment climate to harness the benefits of regional economic integration is of paramount importance. Increased investments will also address a long-standing challenge of supply-side weakness of the least developed countries in SAFTA and allow us to participate meaningfully in the ongoing trade liberalization process. The promises of a large, seamless, integrated market will not be possible if we do not continue to promote and support trade facilitation measures. We must make concerted efforts at expediting with clear targets, harmonizations of customs and other procedures, mutual recognition of certificates and standards, and trade facilitation measures. Furthermore, we need to invest and develop the communication and transport infrastructure to facilitate movements of goods. We all know this, but the question to be asked is, are we doing enough to materialize our goals? Services is another dynamic and rapidly growing sector of many of our economies, and South Asia as a whole is an important exporter of services, from information technology to tourism to health and education services. I urge an expedited and concerted effort to realizing the benefits among us by taking the necessary steps to opening up of the services sector market through successful conclusion of negotiations and commitments. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we all believe that regional economic cooperation benefits everyone, and we are making efforts towards achieving regional integration. However, experts and studies have indicated that South Asia is the least economically integrated region. Therefore, I dare say that there is a misfit somewhere in what we say and what we do. If we are to achieve our goal of creating the South Asian Economic Union, we need to accelerate the pace of our cooperation. Business as usual will not take us far. Therefore, we must now work towards accelerating the pace of our integration. We also need to unleash the latent potential of our economies for the common benefit and shared prosperity of our region. South Asia can no longer be the spectator of the global shift in power that is slowly taking place. South Asia must be part of the global arc of prosperity to structurally transform our economies to the commanding heights, to reap the benefits, and to meet the challenges of the emerging New World Order. I wish the 8th SAFTA Ministerial Council all success. Thank you, and Tashitala.